you're a dancer or a very flexible person and you feel it clicking in the front of your hip every single time you raise your leg, here's what is likely going on. The most likely culprit is located in your hip flexor, more specifically in your psoas. When this hip flexor muscle gets tight, what can happen as you raise your leg, it can create a snapping sensation, commonly referred to as snapping hip syndrome or dancer's hip. This happens because dancers and flexible people have so much range of motion in their hip. So much range of motion, in fact, that it's hard for the hip flexor to control. So here's an easy test to see how much of your range of motion your hip flexor can actually control. Sitting like this, take your leg and raise it as high as you can. If you're a dancer or a very flexible person, you can likely hug your leg all the way to your chest. Now see how high you can raise that leg without holding on. Oof, I can get right about here. Whatever the difference is between here and wherever you get here is a lot of range of motion your hip flexor might have trouble controlling. The good news is the easiest way to work on it is just to turn this into an exercise trying to raise your leg as high as you can. But don't stop there, because if you have this trouble in your hip flexor, you probably have it in other directions. So it's a good idea to do similar exercises in all four ranges of motion of the hip.